Hmm. Let's continue these farms. Hello, Madero. Join only breathless battery running out soon opportunity. Okay. That's okay, Madero. Don't worry about it, Madero. Water pollution rich city? I don't know. Let's see. I don't think. I mean, the moment I connect this, the moment I connect the city to the water on the farms, I think it will reach. I want to see how it looks with trees along the coast. It's almost imperceptible, so I think I will not place trees. Hello for sure. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? What else? What is here? I'm also thinking in placing a train stop somewhere over here. I will place a train stop somewhere over here. We got our first snow today, Ohio, so I'm staying. Oh, nice. Well, I love cold, so yes, we here in Mexico it's not snowing, but it starts to feel cooler. How do you say it? Cold than previous months. So yes, it starts to feel a little bit cold. I always wanted to see snow. I think I've only seen it once. I've traveled to Mississippi on December, I think. Yes, on December, and I haven't seen any snow there. I'm not so sure if snow comes on February, January, I think. But I like the cold. I like cold weather better than warm weather. Let's place a train station here so we can start using this terminal. Now the problem will be about which one are we going to place. I think one of these. It doesn't have to be a very big station. And I really don't like this station because where's the entrance to the other side? I mean, I can see here a little underground. Maybe the entrances are over here in this building, so you go down inside this building and then go up the other side. I think this looks nice, so I will keep it. I will keep it, but I will place it more close to this bridge. Maybe somewhere over there. Let's rebuild this piece. That Mississippi really gets snow. It's considered a southern state. Where I live, we have some snow, but I'm not like northern state like Maine and New Hampshire, where the snow stays all winter long. Hello, Gigi. I don't understand. Yes, a southern state. But I think it snows. Doesn't snow so often, but it does snow. So let's place energy and see if they use it. I don't think they will use it unless we place some industrial here. It's barely getting used. It's barely getting used because of the because of the farms here, maybe. But people are mostly using cars. I don't want to place farms all the way through here. I want to separate the farms somewhere over here, maybe. This will be our separation line. So I will place farms all alongside this line. Maybe yes, that will be fine. That will be our separation line for farms. And I wish I have some industrial. Industrial dirt to complement there. Maestro tile, little settlement. Oh, Madero tile. Yes. I think we need that city to connect this one to the other one. But wait. Breathe less, battery too low. That's unfortunate, Madero. Put your phone to charge, I don't know. We have a lot of demand for commercial offices. But I think we need more services. Okay, we're getting transit. We are getting transit here. I want to make here a little larger. Let's see if we can do that. I will place dirty lots so we get more demand for this. Just let me find the right one. I will place first the entire wall. I will place here first the entire wall. Like this. This is going to be a very big cargo area, so I don't know if I should extend it all the way through here. Maybe it doesn't look so bad if I expand it all the way through here. What do you think? I think it should work, but maybe if I leave a tile. Maybe if I leave some tiles here, I can make a forest to make a more noticeable separation. Okay, we're gonna leave one space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna leave one space between 5 and one space like this. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna move this. ones. This is going to be a very big cargo area, so we're gonna need to have some big open spaces. For all these farms, I think it's nice. I wish there was an entrance on this part of this lot. It will be cool. But we can do actually an entrance here and here. Something like this, maybe. I hate the cars there, but I wish there was this fence with no cars, but that's okay. Now let's put a big entrance on the bottom part. Maybe here, I think. Can do this. I wish there was. Let me check. Because we can place it also like this. Like we can do something here. Place it like that. So we need to move this one tile away. If we want this to work, we need one tile away, I think. Like this. Let me know if the music is a little bit loud. I hear it fine, but I know it can be a little bit annoying. Where's my wine tile? This one. Okay, let's see if we can place. I want the tile. I want the lot with 3. There's one of these with 3. With 3 3 by 2 spaces, I think. this one. So I will place these ones right here. Yeah, that's fine. We get plenty of space here. It's actually quieter than you boys. It sounds good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that feedback. So I will place another type of lot here so I can give more variety. I don't know if I should. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if I should keep these ones just beside the fence. I mean, I think I will not. I'm pretty sure there's not enough space for those trucks to maneuver right there, so I will just maybe a little variety here with a trash bin, maybe. Maybe some goods. Maybe something like that, and then we can place let me check if I have one. Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't like it. I wish there was more fenced lots, but that have not so many. What do you call them? I mean, a fence with these ones will look nice. But the problem is that if I place that there, I will need to place maybe this one here, and it looks kind of empty. And if I place that there, okay, maybe I think I have the solution to this. We will need to place one. We will need to place this one here. No, because the fence pole is all the way in the other side. I think we will need to work with what we have. Okay, we will place just the maybe something. Yeah, that's nice. I think that's nice. And here just one like that. And Thinking. I wish there was. I was thinking just random, like this. Random lots somewhere here, maybe. Like this. But the problem is that I don't think I have enough variety to fulfill my desired look. Let me see if more the beginning. What's this? We need more of these ones. Variety is the spice of life. Yes, but we need modders to keep doing these lots. We need more variety. I wish I was a modder. I wish I could make some lots. I will do one with fences like this, but with maybe only trucks, cargo trucks. Okay, let's continue with this part. Here I was going to make okay, I think I'm sorry, but I think I will try to make an entrance without those cars there. It will be something like this. I couldn't stand those cars in the in the fence entrance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I couldn't stand those. Maybe we can play something like this. I think this looks nicer. because we give a separation. We'll give a separation for those cars to be there. And now we can actually make a little... Let's see how this looks with... Let's see how this looks with a parking lot right there. Like a little parking lot for people just coming. But I think now there won't be a real usage for... I think I will destroy this and just go with simple one tile. One tile here, an entrance there, and the rest of it will be just open space like that. We'll place one here. That's too repetitive. Let's find another one. I think this one looks nice. And here that looks kind of weird. But if I place this one here, it also looks weird, so I want to make... maybe... no, we can't. Maybe we can do a little bit... something a little bit crazy here. Placing a parking lot right there. We can actually don't have a fence right there because we have one. And just continue with this here. Like that. And okay, we're gonna expand. Where's the open space? Okay, maybe... okay, we're gonna leave that big empty space there. open spaces in my head. I mean, we have to have big open spaces so the trailers can maneuver freely. So that's what that's why I am let's see if we can give some variety here. What do you think? Is that too much there? I like to fill my open spaces with smoke and powders. Do you think a wall here will be like too tight for the trailers to maneuver? I think it will, so I think but also I think a little wall will be nice. I also think a little wall there will be nice. Don't you think? Just like that. And just to give a little more, because all if I make this a full wall, I think it will be very monotonous. We can have here, I think, some of these. I'm pretty sure I have lots without a fence. Let's see. Maybe something like that. It's the same. Let's look closely. Maybe something like this here. We can place a wall here. Yes, that's nice, but we need to place it like that. And here we can place our wall right there. Nice. That gives, I think that gives a different look to this monotonous big square area. And here maybe I can place like a little alley We can place that little alley there so we can see we have entrances by here and here. So this will be a very nice like corridors. Oops. I press number 1 by accident. We can destroy this one and just place one here. I thought the game crashed. Have you saved? Oh, that's... I haven't saved, but that's a good... reminder. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me to save. That's nice. It gives more life to this part. What do you think? Maybe we can place one. The problem is that I think this one's coming 3x3 lots, so that won't be possible. That looks kind of off, so I will just go with the same idea I have first. That's nice. Let me save. And we still don't have any demand. Any demand for industrial dirt. That's kind of sad. If we don't get demand, I think I will just expand this trailer complex all the way through here. let's try to continue these little suburbs and see if I can get we are also going bankrupt, so I'm going to use the Mule cheat. Just keep expanding the suburbs. I think I have enough demand for low wealth residentials. We are also having a lot of fires. Okay, now we're going to expand on this side. We're gonna give a little variety here to these suburbs, so it doesn't look so greedy. So I'm going to start making making horizontally or vertically, I don't know, this part. So I want this to be a road. Let's make something different here, maybe. Okay, we can do something here, like a park. We will do the same here. We will give a park here. And here... Okay, this is going to be all commercial. I think this is working. Okay, that's nice. We have more train traffic. And now we have industrial dirt. That's nice. That's really nice. We're gonna make this, reserve this space for something else. And also this space is going to be reserved. I think the solution for getting more industrial dirt demand is to just make a lot of houses. I really don't know, but I will keep doing. I also want to see where does the commercial area on this city right here ends, so we can blend these two cities perfectly. Let's give it time so it's... And now we are not longer in bankruptcy. We have more income than expenses. That's nice. We have industrial dirt. I think that... Unfortunately, I think that industrial dirt demand will go out very quickly. I don't think it will fill all this area. And I also think that these farms can keep employing enough people. So let's first blend this to emerge. How do you call it when you make the two cities connect, but not by road but by looks? You can see we are already on the edge of the commercial city on the other side. So what I'm going to do is make a temporary road connection. I will make a temporary road connection. We also need to fix that. I will make a temporary road connection here, so we know where does the commercial and where does the residential area work finishes. Blend or merge are good words for that. So we will do that now. Oh, I miss. I will need to place another road on the other side of the end of this commercial area. Yeah, continue. So we will do this one, and just remember that we need an open space. So for this side, we can do the commercial area right beside the road, but on the other side we need one space. We need one space of open space. Oh, where's the... You can see we already... So we need 2 spaces, I think. On this side, we can continue with the commercial area. So I think... all these houses might need to go, because I want a little... This is a very big commercial area, I think. So we need one space, and then here... Let me place a park here. Just whatever thing here to destroy this, and I want to do something here to change the road pattern, maybe. Maybe I'll do something like this and just don't make the... Oh, I think it was over here, I don't know. Was it there? Let me check. Let me check real quick. Yes, that was right. So we will continue on this part later. On this side, I think I have it like that. Maybe you are asking why I don't connect it by road. And I think you might be right, because this road has a bridge. This road has a bridge, so it makes sense. It is a little bit longer road. So I think on this side I will connect the city. But on this side I will not. Let me place this real quick. Hello Charles Anthony, I finally caught you live. YouTube never tells you when you're on. You need at least one connection. Yes, I will. How do you call it? Keep that connection there. Or how have you been, Charles? As you made that connection, the city will share demand. Yes. But I'm still pretty afraid of the eternal commuter. Eternal commuter bug. But yes. Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you. If I get an eternal commuter loop, I just put tool boots on it. Is eternal commuter bug in the base game or is it form of a mod? I think it's on the base game already. The problem with the eternal commuter is that, or what I have read, is that, for example, your citizens on this city, on the right city, if they have a connection, if they have a connection, a road connection or any connection closer to the jobs on the city, I mean, for example, if people living here do not have this commercial area to work, they will automatically go to the other city. And if in the other city a road connection is closer again to the jobs, for example, if the other city do not have jobs here right before the connection, right after the connection, and if you connect this city to this city, the citizens coming from here will go to here. And again, if that connection is closer to the works, they will go again to the city. And again, if this connection, that's why they don't recommend you connecting the cities in this shape, you know, like a square, because if you don't put works exactly on the road connection, they will keep traveling in circles, you know. That's how the eternal commuter bug is. So for example, this road, this road connection, I will not connect it to this city right here. From here to here, I will not connect it. So people won't be able to go here. Was that a good explanation, or you didn't understand me? You didn't understand anything I explained. Yes, that's why I always place some commercial or industrial on my connections, on my road connections, so you got a cherry coke? That's nice. I don't think in Mexico we have cherry cokes. Or I really don't know. I don't drink a lot of Coke, soda. But that sounds tasty. So this is going to be a very big commercial area, so I don't know how to. I think I can sacrifice one space to make this a little better, and maybe we love the Coca-Cola made in Mexico. It's made. Yes, I heard that. Mexican Coke, you call it. We here in Mexico call it Coca de vidrio. It's because it's packaged like in a crystal or glass canister. I don't know, in a glass bottle. Okay, so I'm going to make that like that, and here I will just continue my... I will give more streets here to connect with this commercial zone. But I will not make it all connect all the way through there, so maybe like that. Like over here. Okay, let's see if this gets developed. Anything in a glass bottle is better, yes. This must be the very latest nav, so you draw a diagonal street. That's yes. Well, I have the latest NAM, but this one is a DLL mod for the NAM, so you can be able to drag diagonal streets. I think that will come with the next NAM, but for now you can only use it if you download the DLL mod. Okay, that's nice. We're having already traffic and we need buses. We need buses because buses are already arriving here. I didn't realize this have a bus stop. Okay. And we have nice demand for industrial dirt, so I stopped drinking Snapple when they started putting in plastic bottles. It tastes... Yes, I think the plastic, like you can taste the plastic in the beverage. I also think that. And I think with the glass crystal or glass, it doesn't give that taste, extra taste. Can we have a bigger curve here? Multi-radius curve. Radius curve 45 degree. This flex can be rewritten. think a bigger curve will be nice. I will also make a break in the grid here. Like that. With glass, it takes very strong chemicals to etch it, so soda tea isn't strong enough to affect the glass and vice versa. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. What else can we do? Let me place fence here. This is going to be a double fence, but I think it's necessary to. Okay, let's reveal this because I think I will get one more space here. With all this talk of soda and tea, I wonder if there's an industrial bottling plant mods in this deck. I think there are. I think there are some. I've seen a PepsiCo of industry. So I think there is. Okay, I will place that there and then one here. Just go with that there. Maybe we can place a barn here. Let's see if we can place a barn. So we can give this little extra piece of land sense to be there. A double fence to keep those farmers out. First we grow the sugar and then we mix it with water, make it soda. Coca Sim Cola. Coca Sim Cola. Bless you. What? Oh, for... Yeah, thank you. I thought you were saying bless Coca-Cola. I thought you guys were blessing Coca-Cola for existing. Yeah, but thanks. I understand very late that... Okay, I'm just making some weird patterns. I will just keep it straight there. And here I'll just go with basic random woods here. I will put another... I will put another barn here. Something like that. I came since America, so should I say? No, I didn't mean that. George of Magda. No. I didn't mean that, but like we were talking about Coca, and the way SimCity for sure tag you in his comment, I was just a quick assumption was like you were blessing the Coca-Cola industry for existing. But I didn't mean that way. That I'm not that racist. Well, I don't know if that's racism. Yeah, it was just a quick assumption because of the comments I've read. There we go, that's nice. And I think maybe here we can place one tree here. Where is it? Like that. I think that looks nicer. I personally can eat McDonald's. It hurts my stomach. Really? I really like McDonald's. I know it's not the healthiest food, but you know, from time to time, I like to get a McDonald's. I love the fries that they made. They taste really good. And here I will just destroy this to make a fence here. So you go to the Church of McDonald's? No. I don't worship McDonald's, but I like it. So I think we can start making some dirty industrials here. What do you think? I will leave 3 spaces of space here so we can make it like this. Maybe one more. And over here I will just go like that. Let's see if we can get nice. But I think that demand will go out quickly. Maybe we need some water also. Let's see our taxes. Our taxes are very low. Let's make it 5.5. I think we need to start placing some water, so I will put our pump somewhere over here, maybe. I will make it like this and make our pumps here. A little bit too far from the residentials. Let's give this some electricity and let's start our pipes. Let's start our pipes. I will give the entire city water, so hanging there, this will be a very tedious work. But I will do as fast as I can. Do you have Taco Bell in Mexico? I really don't know. If I think in Mexico City we don't. But I'm not really sure if there's one in Tijuana or maybe in some northern state. But here in Mexico City, I think we don't. This irrigation is needed, but don't put it close to the farms. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a nice idea, Charles. I mean, a nice advice. I had a slip and fall in Taco Bell 20 years ago. It's a long story, but I didn't get a penny, not even. Nah, that's really sad, but I thought I mean, we hear stories that in United States you can demand for anything. I mean, we hear stories that someone fell in McDonald's and now it doesn't have to work another day of his life. But maybe not all stories end that way. Maybe not all stories end with a victory. I said demand, but I mean sue. How do you call when you when you sue a company? Here in Mexico, the word is demandar. That's why I say demand, but demand is not the word in English. The yearly bags passing was free. You're not missing much, my friend. Taco Bell is the McDonald's of Mexican food. That reminds me of the woman who spilled hot coffee on her lap in McDonald's drive-thru and the 2000 Civic Omega. Yes, that's the type of stories we hear here. We hear here in Mexico. But I think here in Mexico is another story. It's very hard to achieve something like that. Okay, we have water in all the city. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we will need a fire station somewhere over here. I think we can place it like over here. This will be nice. I've always thought that government buildings, I don't know why, but I always see movies like RoboCop or that type of movies, and there's always a government building with a parking lot underneath a bridge. Or maybe it is just a Mandela effect. But like I always think that there's like a parking lot underneath this bridge for this fire station. Remember the finger in the Wendy's chow? Did they find a finger in a burger, I think. I think that was a hoax, or maybe the guy put it in the chili, but where did he get that? Sue is the word. Lawsuit is another term, yes. In New York, Chicago, Detroit, and other cities, you do see parking lots underneath bridges, sometimes in Los Angeles too. Yes. But I don't think we can place something here. I mean, we can use these walls, these graffiti walls, but I don't think I want to extend. Or maybe yes. Let's see if we can extend it here. But first, let's find that piece. I don't know. I think it's this one. Yes. Oh, but it will interfere with the bridge. It's a little bit too tall. So I think I will just go with the basic wall here. I have an idea. Use a lot that has cement but only counts as one tile. Put 2 tiles, but put 2 tiles of cement. 2 tiles of cement. I don't understand. I have an idea. Use the lot that has cement but only counts as 1 tile. Oh, you mean this one? I get what you're saying. I don't think I have. You mean something like this? But I don't have. Oh, we have one. We have this one. We have high tech, but we don't have. Okay, we can do that. Payment like the lots. Yes, I have payment, but I don't have industrial dirt payment. I think we can use this one. Can use that one. Let me see. Because if we place that one, we will need to place something like this. Now you can have the Robocop parking lot. Okay, we can. You know what's the problem with this? Is that we will need to fill all of this with that texture. And I'm not so sure if I like that. Industrial dirt sounds like a EDM genre. can do that, but we have demand for. We don't have demand for industrial manufacturing. But we can move this one tile away. And now we can have this right here. What's this? Okay, no, we need. We need one diagonal like this. That's nice. But okay, we can do that. Let's see if we can find. I think we take the dirt from the farms and make it into industrial dirt. We need. Let's see this one. Yeah, this one. We need. Okay. Let's think. Let's think, because I don't want. I don't want this texture on this side. And maybe we can. Let's do this first. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to place that one there. And just parking lot here. Like that. Okay, we are going to place the L shape, but without cars. We have an L shape fence, but without cars. Where is it? This one here. Here, I'm just going to place one L shape with cars. Now here I will need to destroy that one because I want here to continue this wall. Something like that. Actually, I will make it like this. Let's see what grows here, because I don't mind that to be like that. But for this time I will have one tile of open space here, and maybe some. I will put some barrels here. Breaking news: Cities 5 first rejoice over SP5 new parking lots. Expresses matters. Am I going too crazy with parking lots? Yes, that's nice. Let's see if I have one diagonal piece with grass. I think I have one diagonal piece with grass. Can you put a basketball court in the firefight? Yes. Okay, I keep that. We can actually have the basketball courts that Charles want over here. What do you think, Charles? When asked about the expanded parking lot, the captain was pleased but he specifically praised for Mayor for having a green space behind the parking lot. Yes, here, you're right. And you know what? We're gonna give an entrance. We're gonna give a nice entrance here. How can we do that? I know how. I actually know how we can do that. I actually know how to do that. Let me see. if I have this lot. I'm pretty sure I have one. This one? Oh, we don't have open spaces. Let me think. Okay, we can have that one there, but here needs to be an entrance. We can do it something. Okay. I'm thinking here, don't get stressed out. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Or wait, let me check. This is going to be like this, and then we place this one here, and here we are going to place these ones like that, and then here like that. What do you think? Looks nice, right? Previously with all the a community garden next to the industrial complex, very realistic in big cities. It's almost like a joke or something. Really? Is that real life? Is that real life, or are you joking? Okay, here I will place an L shape. Maybe like this. And then we can have that open space there. Or these little guys that work here in the but we need to give an entrance here. Let's check. I will place the basketball court over there, so we can still have some parking lot here. And here I'm going to give the entrance. But how should we do that? Maybe like that. Okay, forget it. We're placing more parking lot here. Like that. And on this side, we place this one like this. But also I will give an entrance here, so we'll destroy that wall. In my cities I sometimes build a low wealth area, a terrible place with Power plants surrounded by high-rise segment projects and slovenly businesses. No schools, police, or hospitals. Yeah, in Detroit and other big cities, they have community gardens by industrial areas. Their parks are lawn fields. That reminds me of the episode SpongeBob with the Pantera Zone. Sandy and Explosions were snowboarding in the industrial park. And now we have a little, just a little, how do you call it, like refreshing song for these firefighters. That's nice. I wish I had some firefighter props. I wish I have some firefighter props. So we can put some trucks here. Buffer Zone, Green Space. I'm looking that up, Charles. I got to see Pantera in Columbus, Ohio at an Ozfest in the night. Oh, Pantera? Let me save. Let me save because we don't want surprises. That's a really nice area. I really love that one. For sure. Do we have traffic here? How's our traffic on this? We have a lot of traffic there. Why there is subway here? What? Oh, this one has subway. That's fine, okay. We can continue. Okay, here. Here I will just go with this, but I will leave one space. I will leave one space like that, so we can have more trees here. Maybe 2 spaces. I want this area to be... I want this industrial area not be that close to the farms. And I'm reserving this space for a parking lot for this station, so I think it might go something like this. Let me first build the parking lot. I just want the charges. Guys, it's time for supper with my dad. I'll pause it here and catch up later. You guys have fun. I appreciate it and I will write. And will write. Thank you for passing by, for sure. Have a nice evening. I'll probably also be going... probably be going too, so I just want to build the parking lot for this station real quick. So let's do this quick. I want to put 2 entrances there, and we need some diagonal lots here. I don't know if I should place this kind of walls here or the dirty ones. What do you think? Shall we place the dirty ones or the medium ones? I think the dirty ones will blend better with the... I think these walls will blend better with the station there. Like that. I wish you will release the code, yes. So we can have a real sequel to this game. Where's the entrance for this? Where's my goddamn entrance? There, we can have that. That little entrance for our parking lot, and now we can continue building it. Like this. I don't know what to do there, but maybe we can do this. Like that. It's a country train station, so it won't have best walls. Yes, you're right. Where's the cars? This one. So we can have This one here. This one all the way through here. Okay, we will leave this, so we'll place that there, and here we can place all the way through here, and here. That's nice. Kind of small parking lot, but we can place some cars, ploppable cars later. We can place some ploppable cars. EA owns the code. We have to wait to copyright expiring in 50 years. Ooh. I will be dead by then. Okay, so now here we can... I really don't like that parking lot. I don't like the shape of it, but... I don't think we can do much. I don't think we can do much about it. Same here, BO87, yes. Maybe next time move the parking lot next to the train tracks. Here? Yes, we can do, but I'm really not so sure about it. I want a big forest here. I will actually build it right now. Just a random forest here because I want this to be industrial, but I want a real separation between that farmland. I want a real separation between that farmland and this industrial. So I will just build a random forest here. Something like this. I want here to be industrial. Let me think. Because I want all this to be industrial and also this part. But I want to keep this like a forest that hasn't been taken yet by industry. So we can let's see. Can do that. Then here. Like this. And then here we can end it there. And here okay, here I want to to be something over here. I think that's nice. We can continue the forest here. Like this. What do you think? And here we can make a little truck area. Actually, I'm going to make it all this part will be a truck area with that little entrance here. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to destroy this. I know you hate me destroy. You hate when I destroy things, but it's a necessary step to have what I want. Let's see if we place more trucks here. It's a little bit close. But maybe we can place these trucks. I think these trucks are smaller. These ones. These trucks are smaller and they fit very well over there. We need an entrance, so I think I will destroy one of these. Maybe make it historical. Yes, I will make it actually. I also, well, only this. I think this one also. Oh, it's the same building. Okay, that's nice. The hardest part of this is finding the right piece. But I think I'm getting faster at it. This one right here, and here I'm going to place an L shape like this. And a straight piece like this, and then open space in every piece of lot here. Now we have an entrance to this like small garage, I think, and our big forest there. Let me place straight pieces here. Maybe we can place some random yeah, like that. That's nice. And here we need to destroy these ones because we're coming from here. just random walls everywhere. Random walls everywhere never fail. Where's the straight piece with no... Okay, let's place this one here. And straight pieces, if I can find it, here. I'm going to delete these ones. There. You can actually have another wall here, because this is not... Let me see if I get more industry. I don't think I will get industry here. Oh, we have a big one. We have a really big one. That's nice. That's perfect, actually. We can actually continue with the... can actually continue with these little lots there, and we need one more. Oh my god, that's perfect. Yes, we need one more, this one, and that's nice. And the rest of this, I think we will need to build it with lots, unfortunately. Let's make this historical too. I think that's nice factory there. We will need to fill this with ploppables. But I think this was a really nice... This was a really nice factory. Yeah, I'm going to save and I will call it a day, my friends. Thank you. Now the parking lot makes sense by the train station because all the big factories. This one? I think maybe I can connect. Next stream I will connect this one here, maybe. I will connect, because I really don't like that diamond shape, and I think I can make an entrance here. I'm not sure if connecting this parking lot to this area will make sense, but I'm thinking something like this. It's a good idea. Yeah, but I will do that next stream. I'm going to eat now. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. We are progressing real nice with the region. We're making good progress. We are making good progress. Do you remember when we only had this city? Now we are almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. We have 5 nice developed cities. We miss Madero. Madero City is, for the time being, it's empty, but we will need to fill it sooner enough. But yeah, that's our 5 cities and growing. Yes, I really think we are taking things too slow. But yeah, we have Willow Creek, Greenville, Southbridge, Eastbridge, Madero City, and Greenfield. I need to give you a city, Charles. Maybe I'll give you this one, Charles City. Madero City is going to be suburbs. Yes, I think in this little island, it's going to be suburbs for sure. But here, I need to fill this little corner with industrial, and maybe here will be suburbs. I'm still thinking. Slow and steady, yeah, especially because I think in every city I created, we have some major landmarks. For example, here in Greenville, we have the marina. You can see it here. Here we have our little marina, and our corner here we have the ferry. On this city we have our first highway and yes, well, our first highway. Here we have the train depot. You can see it's really red here. We have our train depot there and our seaport. We also have here the diagonal bridge. And here we have our biggest city, I think. We have our government complex. I don't know if you remember. I think every city has nice details. And here we are growing our farm state. Farms will go all the way through here, I think. But yeah, maybe more industrial. Yes, I'm thinking industrial here, but we are currently dealing with low industrial demand. So I think I really don't know. You can see our train lines going all the way through here. I'm thinking also in expanding this rail line through these mountains. making like a tunnel, big tunnel under these mountains. I think this rail line will connect to this. Oops, I click. I'm thinking that this rail line will connect to... This rail line will go all straight here, and then at some point here will go underneath these mountains and connect these cities. I want these 3 cities to have more farms and end... I don't know if I should end this rail line over here, because all these are mountains. I need to start making progress to the left side. Charleston or Charlestown? I find it that, yes. That's nice. But that's our progress so far. We reach 4,077 people, and mostly low wealth residential spots. We have 40,000 industrial jobs and 94,000 industrial dirt. Probably best if you go around the mountains with the railroad. I don't know if I can go here. I'm thinking in this little like part to continue the rail and then curving it here and going underneath it, like over here. But yes, that's our region so far. At some point I will also need to open these cities to have the demand update. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with That's nice. Well, thank you. There's a passage there? Yes, I think here there's a passage. Or I can make it. I can flatten this little part. Because I really want a tunnel. I really want a tunnel here. I think that will look cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to start the stream earlier so we can have more time. But yeah, that's for today. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you, Charles, for passing. Have a great day. Oh, sorry, Bahamut. Your city are so pretty. Are you in Central America? Yes, I'm in Mexico. I'm sorry for not checking the Twitch chat, but I have more I have more people on YouTube, so, and I don't have a second monitor. But thank you also for the people that watch the stream on Twitch. I'll see you next stream. Goodbye.